Hi everybody, I'm Kaycee and this is the TheGymbox core. So we're going to go ahead and do a couple of different things today. We're going to be spending some time in plank position, so I want to go over just some safety things really fast before we dive into it. So on core, in a plank position, we want to emulate standing up. So you can either do it on your knees, on your hands, or on your elbows, or on your toes. It doesn't really matter to me, but what I do need is when you're in the core position, we tend to either drop our hips really low, so there's a pinch in the low back, or we arch through and get collapsy. So I want you to lift your hips up, level your shoulders, and then tuck your glutes underneath you. So right here in the low part of your back, there's a lot of space, and I could eat breakfast. If your low back hurts at all, I need you to lift higher and try not to dip down into the back too much. We actually want to be nice and stable and tuck those hips underneath. Okay, so be aware of that. We're moving through. We're also going to be using the ball today just a little bit. You don't have to. The options for the warm-up on the ball are just to stand and do it without the ball. But we're going to sit on the ball just for some fun and get your hips and your core warmed up and the blood flowing. So bring your ball in. If you have a stability ball, have a seat. Believe it or not, we're just going to play bounce house. Just want you to bounce up and down on the ball and just kind of get the energy flowing, blood flowing to your core. Relax through the hips, get your body moving, and then we'll get into some work. So you're going to give me 3 bounces, and then you're just going to try and stick and hold. So it's 3, 2, 1, and then just drop and try to hold on the ball. If you're on the edge of your bed, at the hotel or at your house, you can actually do this on the edge of your bed. It's a little harder though because you kind of push into the mattresses. And you're just drawing your transverse and everything in towards the center of your body. 3, 2, 1, and squeeze and hold without using your glutes and your feet. Just 2 more of these. Can you feel that contraction inside? And 3, 2, hold. This is my favorite part. We're just going to move through the hips on the ball. So you want to bring the obliques up side to side. Try to keep the chest nice and level and just lift your hips up. Perfect. Up, up, up. Probably the sexiest thing you'll do all week. 4 more. 4. Yep. 3. 2 more. 2. Now we're just going to tuck through the pelvis. So we're just going to tuck under and lengthen up. Exhale, tuck under. So you're going to bring your pelvis and tuck it under and through. Roll back on the ball just a little bit. We're just moving through the hips. And inhale, exhale, tuck it under. Squeeze through. And inhale, sit tall. Exhale, squeeze through. Inhale, so you're drawing your belly button towards your spine and your pubic bone up towards your body. Exhale, up. Now little hip circles. Just roll your hips around the ball and try to keep your rib cage nice and steady so you're using the obliques and moving through the core. Other way, roll the other way. 2 more. And if you haven't tried it with your arms out, try it with them out now. Lift and roll the other way. So keep your chest lifted, the arms are out. It's gonna make it a little bit harder on the obliques. And roll the other way. Roll it out. 3, 2, 1 more time with the side to side. Just lift through the hips. Again, try to hold the rib cage and the shoulders super still. Lift the hips up, now forward and back. Just tuck it under and sit up. Under and sit up. Exhale. Up and up. Can you kind of feel everything starting to engage, starting to move into the middle of the body? 2 and 1. Nice work. Set your ball aside for just a second and bring yourselves down to the floor. Right off the bat with some plank work, TVA work. So on your elbows for the first set, we're going to come back to plank 2 or 3 times. So elbows in, cross your hands here, and then just lay your fingers flat right out from your elbows. Roll the shoulders back, and I want you to start on your knees. I want you to come forward and just feel a nice long engagement through the hips. Tuck that tail underneath you and lift the hips up. Draw the belly away from the floor like there's a fire here, and you want to get warm, but you don't want to get burned. Now straighten your right leg out. Bring it back in, drop it down. Try not to move your core. Make this a lot harder than it is on your knees. And bring it in. Do that again, just a little bit faster. Reach out the heel, out and in. So you're engaging the quadriceps. You're feeling the lift in the thighs. 2 more here. And in, last one. Up. Now we're gonna try it, both feet if you can. Tuck your tail, hold. 3, 2, 1, set it down. Easy, good. Draw it in again. Lengthen through the heels and bring it down. So stability is super important here. You want to make sure that the hips aren't moving and arching and bouncing around as we're moving through this. Up, one more time. Open up through the shoulder girdle. I did it too. I was looking down. Look forward. Drop it in. We're gonna go a little bit faster with this, a little faster. So out, tap your knees. Out, tap your knees. Out, pull your triceps in, your elbows together. Stay nice and strong on the upper body. And 3, 2 more, 2. Up, now right to left, right to left. Check it out. Go right and left and just barely tap your knees. Barely tap your knees. Tuck your tail. I started dipping 2. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop your knees, sit back. Straighten your arms out, quick flip. Flip over onto your back. Excuse me. First round is without the ball. So just sit nice and low on your back. Feet hip width apart, knees away from the body, shoulders down, and drop your heels down slow. Down 4, 3, 2, 1, up 4, 3. So you want to make sure the hips aren't moving. Slow. Pull the belly button away from the spine as you're moving down, or from the feet, excuse me. Down 4, 3, away from the spine. Back up, 4, 3. Nice long neck, shoulders back. Now your option here, if this is too much, just go with one heel at a time. Just one leg at a time is fine. Just down, 2, 3, pull in, and up. Nice, one more time. 4, 3, or both legs if you wish. You'll notice my knee bend doesn't change, right? A little faster. So I'm not straightening my legs out and causing the strain on my QL. Not yet. Keep the knees bent. Down 2, down 2, and up. Actively pull your shoulders back into the floor. I'm trying not to arch. Pull your low back into the ground. Keep that imprint of the spine. 2 more here. 2. Last 1. Up. Bring your knees in, plug them in. Arms out to the side. So shoulders back into the floor, and I want to make sure that this stays stable so your rib cage is stable, and the knees are just going to gently drop to the side, but watch the arch, no arching. So cross the floor. Goes 4, 3, pull your shoulder away, back up. So let's do this. Drop your knees to the left. Drop your knees to the left and pull the right shoulder into the floor, and back up. Drop to the right, pull the left shoulder into the floor, and the rib cage down, and back up. Now you don't want to feel any strain in the spine, so you're pulling through the obliques and through the center, through your back to keep the chest steady and not arch through the low back. Exhale. This is going to get harder, don't you worry. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more of these, here we go. Down. And up. We're going to be adding on to this, so you are welcome to stay right here if this is enough for you. Bring it back up. Check it out. Shoulders back. Drop it down. Down, 2. Straighten your legs out. Bring them back in and pull it center. Go. Drop across. Straighten your legs. Straighten it out. Bring it back in. Yep. And back center. Go. Pull the back in. If you need to take a break at any time, there should be no low back pain in this exercise ever, or any core exercise. So we want to make sure we're being effective and not hurting ourselves. 2 more. Drop it side. Pull this rib cage like I'm tickling you. Straighten it out. Bring it in. Last one, other side. 4. Straighten it out. And in, back down 2. Down, 2, and up. Back down, down. Pull the back side in, arms out. 2 more. Working the transverse abdominis, the deep stability muscles in the core. Super, super important, knees in. Roll over. Quick flip, quick flip. Second set of plank work on the floor. You can be on your elbows or your hands. I don't really care for this one. Shoulders back, tuck the tail underneath. Come into plank, 30 seconds. Hold and lock. Hold it here. Draw the belly away from the floor. And keep the hips up and tuck, and play with this a little bit. Try playing with it a little bit. Maybe lift your hips up and tuck a little, slide your body forward a little bit. See where you can find that fire in the obliques. It should fire right through your sides. Your back muscles are working, your thighs are working, your triceps are working, everything's working. Hang in there. You got 5 seconds, 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Quick drop to your knees, sit back, real quick rest, and then we add on. You have the option to stay there or come with me. Elbows in, tuck to plank. This time, you take the right foot out, out. Now you wanna hold the shoulders and the hips really, really still. 4 more. 4, so that one leg is supporting you. 3. Change legs for me, left side. 8, 7, 6. Try not to let the hips twist and hike. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Hold on. We're gonna alternate right to left. Here we go. So it's right, tap in. Left, tap in. Right, bring it in. Flex your feet. 4 more right here. 4, 3, 2. Can you hold it? Hold the plank. Hold, hold. How about 20 seconds? Draw it in. Haha, 15 seconds, you're good. Roll the shoulders away from the ears and try to lengthen the spine. If this starts to hurt, tuck it under, lift your hips up. You got 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Sit back. Sit back and rest. Roll over. Back onto your back. It's a lot of flip-flopping today. Gonna keep your body warm. Keep it nice. And the thermogenic happy. You starting to sweat? I'm sweating. Okay, knees in. Shoulders back. Here we go. 4, 3. Draw the heels down toward the floor. Down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Back up. Pull the belly in. Good. Do that again. Down slow. 4, 3, 2, 1. Back up. Okay, this is an awesome option. I want you to stay with this bent knee for now if you need to. Back up. Otherwise, you're gonna go with me. We're gonna start to add a little bit of leverage from the body, but not if your pelvis arches and your low back starts to hurt. So legs start high. They go out and come back in. Good, not all the way. Back out. So lengthen and find a focal point of where your heels are hitting. A little faster, here we go, out 2. Out, 2, and in. Again, out, 2. Press your feet and your knees together. Draw that inward feeling in your body. Again, out. If that feels good, drop it a little lower. Drop it out, 2, and in. Hard to keep the shoulders back. Pull the shoulders back into the floor and feel that pull on the upper part of the abdominals. Last one. Can you slide your shoulders off the ground? Slide up and in. So shoulders are still back. Your arms are slid straight down. Again, you have the option for a hand behind your head or to lay back down on the floor. I'll tell you what, we just have 8 more of these. Will that work? Long necks. The back of your neck is nice and long and you're looking at above your toes. Inhale. And 6. And 5. Whoop. Reach. Slide your shoulders down. 4. 3 more. Just 3 more. 3. Pull in and down. Press that back down into the floor. 2. Last 1. Up. Bring the knees in. Quick rest. Whew. Okay, got to do our oblique work here. Now lateral. So arms out to the side again. This time, our knees were bent last time. Now you're going to take them away from the body just a little bit further, if that's okay with you. Arms out, drop them to the side. Pull, drop to the right, pull the left shoulder back, and exhale back up. Again, to the left, and the right shoulder and rib cage pull back. Now what I want you to do is play with this a little bit. Can you reach the legs a little bit further away from the body and back in? Oh, you'll know. Your body will tell you if that feels right or not. And if it doesn't feel right, you make the change. If you can take the challenge, you go a little further. It's called working smarter, not stupid. We don't want to work to where we're feeling something we know is wrong in our body. But we want to push it to where we know that we're working muscle failure, not mental failure. We're not just being big babies, right? 4 more, side to side. 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. Nobody's gonna tell you how far your feet have to go to the side. It's how long you can keep that rib cage and that shoulder back. 1 more each side. Inhale, draw the belly in. Exhale, pull it away. Last one, bring it in. And back up. Nicely done. Knees to the chest. Whew. Okay, one more flip. Now you have the option on the other side to do this with the ball or just do the last set we did last time too. This is gonna put a balance challenge in it. So your proprioception is gonna be challenged a little bit. You do not have to use the ball, but it's kind of fun. So elbows in, I might fall. Just so you know, I never know what days I'm gonna tuck and roll and when I'm not. So if I do, you can't record this and save it later and show people. All right, on your heels, nice and long. Find that plank position and lift your body up and away from the ball. You're gonna find the balance challenge here. And you're gonna wanna round and dip. So lift up and away, holding 8, 7, 6, hold on, 5, up, 4, I got it. 3, right foot out, ready? What? Tap, in, tap. Well, that makes that a lot harder. I'm aware. Come forward onto the ball a little more. 4, 3, no low back pain, tuck it under. 2, and switch, other side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 more. I'm so glad you're doing this and not watching me. 3, 2 more. 2, and 1, and hold. Hold, 20 seconds on the ball. 20 seconds on the ball. Tug that belly away from the ball. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6. If you have a really mean brother or sister, they usually come and kick the ball. 3, 2, and 1. Or kids. Kids love to do that. Maybe you'll feel that with me. Sweet. Sit back and stretch. Okay, last hard set on the other side. Flip over. Now, if you don't have a ball, this next set you can actually do with like a really big pillow from your couch or something. But if you got the ball, it's even better. So for right here, I'm gonna put the ball between my knees or my shins. You choose where you wanna have it. You can even tuck it underneath your heels here. If you wanna work hamstrings. Oops, slide the arms up, slide it down. Now reach the ball down, nice and slow. Down, 4, 3. Now that ball doesn't weigh much, but it weighs enough to be really, really difficult. 4, 3, and back up. Now you'll notice my legs aren't straight. When I lock my legs out, it tends to fire my pelvis and it doesn't stay steady, so my low back hurts. So a soft bend in the knee is always good. I would say you'll pass out, but you're already on the ground, so that's okay. That doesn't really matter. Down, 4, 3. That might be a good thing. You'll get out of the last 8 minutes of this core. And again, down, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1, and in. All right, here's your challenge. You ready? Push it in and out. So in, out. In, 2, and out. In, 2, and out. This is just like being a 6-year-old. This is all we used to do. We just didn't realize we were working out. And 2. Do you ever watch TV and just grab the pillows and throw things around, do back bends off the couch, and do all that crazy stuff we used to do when we were little? We should do that again. In and hold. Take it out and hold it here. Slide up and hold. Now I want you to lengthen your legs. You can lock out for just a minute. Pull it down. 6. Can you drop it down ½ inch? Find where you feel it starting to pull too low for 4. And 3. And 2. Oh my gosh. And bring it in. Whoa. Quick rest. Quick rest. All right, back in between the legs, got to do the oblique work. So between the feet is going to be harder. Between the shins is going to be a little bit easier. You choose. Arms out. Hug the ball in gently. Drop. 4, 3, 2, pause, and bring it back in. Mother. Again, other way. Reach the ball away from the body. Reach it away from the body and back in. So you want to try and reach the ball away from the opposite shoulder and rib cage. Pull it in. Now again, this is our 3rd set. So if your back's starting to fire, you're just too tired, take the ball out. Put it away. Up, 4 more. Go 4. Inner thighs are going to start working on this one. Super important for the hips, for the core. 3 more. Bring it up. Maybe instead of a we should just breathe. Inhale, exhale, go. Shh. That's better. 1 more, you're done with these. 1 more. 4, 3, 2, 1, and in. Bring the ball in. Quick rest. I have 1 more exercise for you in this realm, and then we're gonna do some back work, some upper back work, okay? So quickly, well, not quickly, I don't do anything quickly. Feet in the ball, sit up. It goes down, 2, 3, 4, and up, 2, 3. Grab the ball, arms go overhead, and bring it in. Back between your feet, it goes 4, 3, 2. Oh my gosh. Back overhead now, 4, 3. You can do this with a bent knee. Bent knee if you need to. You can even lay your head down a little faster. Out, 2, in, and out, 2, in. Oh, my back let go. Dang it, out. Pull that spine down to the floor. How about one more and then we'll hold it. Out, 2, to the arms, out, 2, take it out and hold. Hold. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm all sparkly. All right, you guys, get rid of your ball. Get rid of your ball. We're gonna do some upper back scapular retraction work. I call it my alphabet series. So quick pad, grab a rinse if you need it, and then lie on your stomachs. Same thing applies that we did with that low back, that arch happening. So just lie down on the floor. Fingers are nice and long. So take your hip bone right here and tuck your tail underneath you. So the space in your low back is down. Push your back muscles down and then try to pull your belly button off the floor at the same time. So you're pushing down with your back muscles, down with your back, and pulling in and up with your obliques. So squeeze it in and up like I'm gonna tickle you. And then try to pull your belly button off the floor. Toes are long and they stay on the floor. This doesn't change. The option you have here is whether your hands come off or just suction cup. If it's in your neck or your back, put your fingers on the floor and lift. So roll the shoulders back, and let's just start with this one here. Tuck the tail, shoulders back, lift and lengthen. Now reach the right arm by your ear, right and left. This is just kind of challenging to see how much in our back it's gonna be and how much we can use the upper back muscles to reach. Tight shoulders will have a lot to do with this. So if it only goes to here, that is gorgeous. Just reach long. 2 more. Find the back muscles in the back of your shoulder. Don't lose the navel to spine. Both arms lift. It goes up, 2, and down. Again, I want to try to do it without too much extension in the back. I don't want you lifting. Just reach it away and stabilize. Exhale. Breathing. An inhale on the lift is a more challenging breath, but just make sure you're breathing. That's all that matters. 2 more. Keep your feet flat. Last one. Up. Nice. Now take it up and hold for 8 counts. Up, 8, 7, reach, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set it down. Whew. Okay, from our I position, we're gonna take our hands out to the corners like a Y. Thumbs are gonna come up. Pull the lats down, shoulders into your back. Lift up. Y's go long, so PP bone under, navel to spine, draw the belly button away from the floor, tuck the lats in, long neck, here we go. Goes up, 2, down, and up, 2, and down. Now, up, 2, because our shoulders can tuck and open up a little bit on this one, a little extension in the thoracic spine is okay. But again, if it's in the low back too much, don't do it. You can even just stay lifted and slide the pinky fingers in, okay? That's gonna be a much more supported move, and it's actually really good to pull through the lats this way. Keep it up, you got 4 more. Otherwise, lift those arms up and down. And 3, 2 more. Last one, up. All right, now we're going into the T. Right off your rib cage, straight out to the side. As wide as you can get it, and roll your shoulders down your back. So we don't want you up here, we want you down here. Reaching wide, long neck, just lift your arms up and wide. Go up, 2, down, and up. Okay, PP bone underneath you, keep that low back supported. Up, 2, and if you find that this is really starting to get to you, you can put your forehead on the floor and just move the arms. Just move the arms. That's gonna help get the mid-back muscles working without extending to that lumbar spine too much. But if you can do it, Get the challenge going. Reach longer. Up, 2, 4 more, go. And down, 3 more. 3, how wide can you go? How wide can you spread your fingers? 2 more. 2. Last 1. Hold it, hold it, hold it. And set your forehead down. Okay, you keep your forehead down, I'm gonna talk. Bring your hands to your side. Re-stabilize your pelvis. Roll the shoulders back and slide your fingers down and then back into A-frame, okay? So squeeze now. Try to pinch a pencil between your shoulder blades. So up 2, squeeze, and down. I want us to try to make sure that we're not lifting from our chin and our head. Just keep the neck in the same position the whole time. Squeeze. Slide your fingers down and back. 2 more. The range of motion doesn't need to be big, just the intention. Up. 4 more of these. 4. Squeeze. 3 more. 3. Oh my gosh, my back's on fire. How you guys doing? 2. You feeling taller already? And hold it, hold it, hold it long like you're gonna shoot out a cannon. For 8, 7, 6, squeeze and pinch. Go 4, 3, 2, and 1. And fingertips by your chest. Sit up and round through the spine. Oh. Okay. Now we have our power set. All we're gonna do is move through the movement and then hold each pose for 8 seconds. We're not gonna pause in between. Finish them all. Ready? If your back's already done, just do exactly what we did and put the fingertips back on the floor. Oh. That's the joy of working out at home. No one's watching you. You can do the options that you need to that are right for you. Not feel any pressure. Here we go. So hip bones underneath, slide your sits bones away from you. Draw the belly button in. This has to be solid. Right here is enough work for me. Like I can feel this. My core's working, my abdominals, my back, everything's working. Just trying to hold still. Ready? Arms up, we reach. Go up, 2, and down. Again, up, 2. 2 more. Up, and down. Up and hold. Up, hold. Holding for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Reach higher, 3, further. Set it down wide. Up, 2, so your thumbs go to the ceiling and you pull the shoulders back in toward your spine. Keep going, up. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. 2 more. Ah. Last 1. Hold. 8 counts here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Set it down, go T, nice and long. Roll the shoulders back, lengthen spine. Fingertip suction if you need to, lift off. Go up, 2, and down. And up, squeeze into the midline of the back. Just imagine how hot your back's gonna look though, right? With that tank top or that swimsuit or the low back dress, whatever your season is, get that back working good. You may not have to look at it, but we do. 2 more, so get it looking good. Up, up and hold, you ready? Lift off. Hold here, 8 counts for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set it down. 1 more, we're done. 1 more, we're done. Toes long, roll the shoulders back. You ready? A-frame, we're just gonna hold. Slide down and back, squeeze. Squeeze, tuck your hips underneath you. Find some space in your low back. Draw the belly in and squeezing. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sit up. Push back. If you've got your ball, grab it for me really quick. We're gonna stretch with the ball. So hold on to it. Fingertips on the ball. Scoop to the belly and just roll back. And you can roll forward and back just a little bit. It even feels good, believe it or not, just to fold over the ball if that support's not working for you. But this is the best. Right arm crosses over the ball and pull back with that right hip. Stretch through the lats and the side of the body. Hi, what are you doing? Stretch through the side of the body. Reach, you can take it further away. Other side. Really good to help open the shoulders. If you're having trouble reaching with that arm, a good exercise for the lats and the rear delts and the shoulders to help open up that shoulder girdle. 3, 2, sit on up. Whew. Okay, a little rotation. So just sit tall. Inhale, lift up. Grab the back of your shoe or the floor and just twist. Other side. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, twist. Oh, I think we did it. I think we did it, guys. Nice job. Good work, good work. We'll see you next week. Next week, we won't be using the ball. Back to the floor work, and we'll be back on the ball again. See you next time.